morning, Keyshawn.
What's up, Skip?
And good morning, Duck Boat.
In the house.
How you doing?
What's up, man?
Sharp as always.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Except for the shoes, I can't do it. We'll get to
You don't
that.
like these?
Tatum's.
You don't like these, man? Oh, come
No
on.
wonder he didn't get in the game then. Okay.
Oh,
You were both in the news yesterday thanks to Kevin Durant, who took exception to what Keyshawn said on yesterday's show, that Paul in his prime could have done for the Warriors what KD did after he joined them and was Finals MVP in 2017-2018. KD responded with this tweet about Keyshawn. If the Jets would have took Jonathan Ogden, Marvin Harrison, Ray Lewis, or Eddie George, number one, they would have been better off. I hate hypotheticals, said Kevin Durant. Keyshawn. Keyshawn, your response, please.
You know, Skip, I typically don't pay attention to certain things and when people talk.
That is a fact.
I'm built different.
Yeah.
I'm just built. I'm a different human being than Kevin Durant
Agreed.
in general.
Yeah.
Love Kevin Durant, the player. All I did for an entire segment was talk about glowingly about who Kevin Durant was as a player on the U.S. Olympic team and his ability to do the things he do. So I'm going to take a moment, though, and apologize to Kevin Durant.
Are you? Huh?
Yeah, I'm going to apologize to him for putting a top 75 player, Hall of Famer, MVP in the same breath with him. I'm going to apologize. I'm going to apologize.
All right.
I'm sorry that I put Paul Pierce, his name, aligned with his name. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
And maybe the Jets should have drafted one of those guys. But guess what? They didn't. They drafted me. But maybe they should have. And I could have gone to the Dallas Cowboys and played along Michael and Alvin Harper and Emmitt Smith and Nate Newton and the late Larry Allen and Troy Aikman and Deion Sanders and Charles Haley and Darren Woodson and Kevin Smith.
You got him.
And I might have multiple rings because I joined a team that was already rolling. Real facts, real talk.
Man.
Let's get down to the meat and potato of all this, though. At the end of the day, he says he doesn't like hypotheticals. Okay, I understand, but I'm in an opinionated business.
Right.
And my job is to, I don't know, predict, whatever you want to call it, project, analyze, give an opinion about what I think I saw, what I see, all of those sort of things. I think I do a pretty damn good job at doing it. Been in it 18 years. Okay?
Okay.
And in the end, Kevin Durant has been under criticism for joining a 73-win team. 73 wins, not 72, not 69, not 58. Okay? The top dog's going. Not from me. I'm on record across the board since I joined the sports arena and he joined the Golden State Warriors as saying, if I'm Kevin Durant, I would have done the same damn thing. Regardless of what people think, I'm going to win a championship. That's the way I think. Okay, that's the only thing I think about. It was winning a championship. He did that. But what he allowed to do, what he allowed to happen to him, is for people to tell him he was cheating. He should have did it on his own. He was cheating. He joined a team that won 73, that won before he got to the team. And when he left, they still won with Andrew Wiggins in that position, basically. That's all I was saying, is that my dude who averaged at the same time, 28 to 30 years old, Paul Pierce averaged 23.6 points a game. KD, 25.8. That's pretty damn close. That's pretty close. And all I'm saying to Paul is, what I said yesterday was, that's the same to me. Do I think if you added Kawhi Leonard, do I think if you added Paul George and some of these other guys that I like as NBA players, that the Warriors could have probably done some of the same things? Yeah, but I'm not the only person. And that's okay. Because in my opinion, I don't believe Kevin Durant even saw the show. I think somebody gave him a clip and he reacted on it.
Well, obviously, he's in Paris, so...
Thank you.
through the time change.
So the people that gave, the lame-ass people that gave you that clip and that you
Didn't see
talked
the other
to,
parts.
they should give you all information.
Right.
Because I ain't never had a bone to pick with Kevin Durant. We different.
You have not.
We so different, it ain't even funny. Because I'm not sitting around having burner phones worried about what people talking about. I'm not worried about that. That's the least of my worry as a player.
Yeah.
I could care less about accolades because I'm not chasing ghosts at the end of the day. I'm not Shaq. I'm not Charles Barkley. I'm not Stephen A. I'm not getting ready to go to Twitter wars with you. I'm not doing it. I'm just going to say what I got to say, and at the end of the day, he feels a certain way about an opinion.
Yep.
And I'm fine with that. If you think the Jets they should have took him. They didn't know. And I didn't join a 73-win team. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
You know, at the end of the day, I'm a Kevin Durant fan. He's one of my favorite players. He's going to always be one of my favorite players. And when I see him on the streets, homie, I'm going to still embrace him. Huh?
You go on homie?
Oh, homie, yeah. I'm a homie. He's a homie to me. I'm going to embrace him, Skip. Paul, I'm going to embrace him. But what he's not going to do is talk slick to me. That's what you're not going to do. So, in the end, all I want to do is bring home the gold.
Hey, you can't talk slick to Carolina Key.
No, you can't. No, not at all. Not at all.
No, that was Crenshaw Key right there.
I don't like that, though, because I wasn't trying to shade his career.
No, not at all.
He should have stayed his ass in Golden State as far as I'm concerned and keep winning championships and forget about what people got to say. Stop worrying about what people saying.
Bingo.
Man, I mean, I agree wholeheartedly with everything Key is saying. It wasn't a knock on Kevin. You know, if you had watched it, you forget that Keyshawn was like pulling for the man to arguably be the best Olympian, like regardless of the sports.
Regardless of the sport, I said
Kevin
he should
Garnett,
be considered.
is he in that conversation?
That, which was pretty out there, man.
Yeah, that was kind of you said. Yeah, he could probably be the best Olympian ever, and we talking about Simone Biles and Usain Bolt and Phelps and all of that. You put him in that boat.
You name him. Carl Lewis, you name him.
He didn't see that part. Yeah, I mean, you know, that's Kevin Durant. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand. They out in Paris. It's a lot to do. You can go see other sports, but Olympics can probably get a little boring when you're in your room. Obviously, he didn't see it. It's a little petty sometimes, and. You know, I think, you know, the world we live in, we get caught into these clips and you don't see the big picture of everything. And so, do I feel like if I was on that Golden State Warriors, we would win a couple? I believe that. I mean, I feel that also. Now, am I saying I'm better than Kevin Durant? No. Am I saying could I did the same things he did on that team? No. I probably would have did it a little different. Mm-hmm. But I still believe we would have won. Mm-hmm. You know, so I agree with you, Key. I mean, it's a certain number of guys. I mean, they were a 7-3-win team, and obviously you needed that extra oomph to get over LeBron because LeBron was coming. You know, LeBron was probably going to win about 4 or 5 more championships if KVD don't go to Golden State.
Fact.
Like it was his time. He was ahead of steam was coming, and that's why they went and got him. And so. You know, hopefully we can nip this in the bud, put us behind us. You know, we all can go meet at Randy's Donuts in Inglewood and have a donut and coffee and laugh about this one day.
It's behind me.
Laugh about this one day.
It's behind me, and it clearly, Skip, I know the sensitivity around every time his name is mentioned with the Golden State Warriors. He gets all, you did that to yourself. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
It ain't my fault that you joined a team that was already winning and people criticize you for it, and then when I say that other great top 75 players could do similar things, I didn't say Paul Pierce was better than him. No, I didn't say that at all.
No.
But damn, he is a top 75 player. Yeah. I mean, like, come on.
Come on.
Like, seriously.
Come on.
He was an NBA MVP in a championship game.
Paul Pierce was called the truth for a reason because he was the truth.
For sure.
And nobody can dispute that. We could argue all day whether Kevin's going to turn out to be a little better than Paul Pierce, but that's not the issue because Paul Pierce was really good.
Yeah.
And Paul Pierce would have done great things if he had been inserted into that Warriors dynasty.
I feel that.
Yeah. Okay. That's not the point.
No.
The point is that Kevin Durant is sitting in his room in Paris.
Right. With so many things to do.
He's just coming off the greatest stretch of scoring any Olympian has ever wrought. It was 21 points in little more than a quarter in a game that we were trailing 20-14 when he stepped on the floor late in the first quarter. It was so extraordinary that you need to at least rest on your laurels because you're on top literally of the world because these are the world games.
Yeah.
And you can't get much higher than he got, even though it was just game one of group play. But he is the all-time leading scorer for Team USA, for us. And what would provoke him to get so upset that he would take a petty, cheap shot at you and then say, I hate hypotheticals, when all we do on this show is deal with hypotheticals. We're going to deal with one in a few minutes here. What if Kevin's team right now played the dream team? Well, it's just sports talk makes the world go round. It makes our world go round because it's what we do, because it's what everybody does. Because people debate these things, everybody watches, and Kevin makes, I don't know how much he makes, $60 million, right?
More money than us.
Okay, way more money than us because people are on fire. They're interested. They're fascinated. We all wanted to know, is he even going to play in the first game? And he got cleared less than an hour before the game. And then Paul thought maybe he'd start. And we're just on the edge of our seats.
Right.
And then he comes in late in the first quarter and does that. And then you stoop Kevin Durant to take shots at my guy across the table who wasn't taking a shot at you at all.
At all.
And I don't know if it's completely out of context that he just saw it somewhere. He probably just was scrolling and just saw it.
He could have been scrolling. If I'm a betting man, he's either scrolling or somebody in his camp showed look what Keyshawn said. That's what they said.
Possibly.
Yeah.
If I know Kevin, he was just scrolling.
It may be that too, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe that too.
I'm going to say it again about Kevin. He is the thinnest-skinned superstar in the history of sports because he has had burner accounts, and he continues to stoop to go completely beneath his all-time great dignity and engage with nobodies on Twitter, go back and forth. That he was doing it